Привет, и это всем доевший, наверное, Mass Effect. Ну, всем, кроме меня. Ибо Mass Effect это... О, это я как сделал? Что-то я какую-то штуку интересную сделал, сам офигел с ней. Что-то режим какой-то адаптивный включил на ютубе. Блин, еще не так сохранил. Сейчас я по-быстренькому настрою все и побежим обследовать пустошь на планете Порт Кадар. Или просто Кадар, черт его знает. Так и не понял, как правильно называется. Так. Сейчас я ссылочку отправлю. И все, можем продолжать. Так, на чем мы остановились, что нам нужно сделать? Активировать монолит раз и собрать растение 2. Думаю, начнем все-таки с растений, как-то полегче. Чутка. Хотя ближе нам и удобнее сначала к монолиту сгонять. Так что, думаю, все-таки сначала к монолиту, я думаю. Так, где монолит? Должен быть вон там. Да, пойди заберись еще туда. Ну ничего, наш вездеход, надеюсь, справится с этой задачей. А, ну да. Уже и приехали, по сути. Громко у меня телевизор, надо потише сделать. Что и куда нам? Че они? Под горой, что ли?
Are you worried about your colony?
Of course. Who isn't worried out here?
You don't act like it.
You learn not to show it.
Я что-то не понимаю, да? Может, тут какая-нибудь пещерка должна быть? А, там же была пещера. Насколько я помню. Еще вспомнить, где эта пещерка была. Ладно, сейчас разберемся. Блин, я уже до сюда доехал. До растений. Случайно.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Моя-то я не понимаю, где это растение-то. О, вот оно. Осталось только забрать. Так. Где же была эта гребаная пещера? Вон она.
Remnant. They're completely fried. Bullet holes match weapons from the Milky Way, Pathfinder.
Probably trying to scavenge whatever they can.
Let's see you deal with this.
Ты это еще что такое? А, видно. Точно. А что смотреть-то? Так и не понял. Что-то у меня там стучит на кухне. Блин, я выключу, наверное, пока микрофон, чтобы не долбил.
I'm getting better at this. All right, one more and the vault should be open.
Dad.
I tried. I asked around. Loudly. Dumb, huh?
You were a kid.
Sure way to make someone vanish is to let him know someone else is looking. Either Dad or whoever it was that made him disappear.
You hate him for it.
Nah. I tell myself he'd come back if he could've. I'll never get the truth, so I'll take the lie that makes everything easier.
That cons-
Cave over there. Maybe something's inside.
This place is massive.
detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Smells even worse in here than it does out there.
Close quarters. Damn, that hurts. Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here? The surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
Dead end. Huh. Try the other path? Wow, this place is big.
Another generator.
And more lights. They lead to something?
Huh. We're not completely closed in.
You hear that? Okay, this was the surveyor's last known location.
That him?
a surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
I'll be damned.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
Intruders! Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
No one else in the collective hesitated to shoot me.
We're a big organization. Low-level operatives might not have gotten the word. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, Ardy.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adi?
It appears the collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
Not easy building something like that out here.
Shit. I am running with the wrong crew.
Hey!
Joking, but seriously, that's an impressive amount of merch.
Didn't peg the collective as gardeners.
Caution, this plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn. I was hoping for Helios' version of tulips.
The collective most likely uses it to make poison.
Are you a new recruit too?
No, just happened to stumble on this place.
Oh, you're the Pathfinder. Crux said we're to be nice to you. I'm new here, still trying to take everything in.
Why join the collective?
I lived in port my whole life. Then Sloane shows up and demands... My family was still reeling from encounters with Ket. The collective promised us protection and a chance to get back at Sloane. So I took it.
not touch that. Did you hear what I said? Hands up. Seriously? If someone says don't touch that, and the first thing you do is touch it.
Ребята, это отсылка к третьему Mass Effect. Помните, когда на планету славянцев прилетаем, и там тоже есть что-то подобное? Случайно не тот же славянец, интересно? Нормас. Через стену просто собрал стену.
All right, let's see what's inside.
Who the hell are you? First off, that doesn't answer my question. And second, I hardly call this torture. Just persuade.
It's torture.
Sir.
The human...
Shit. Crack said we're
Why?
Answers above. That's enough, sorry. What? Just do it.
The Collective do this a lot? Lock...
We asked nicely first. It only goes badly for the stubborn ones.
Why are these people locked up?
Because they deserve it. That guy set off a bomb near the slums, then tried to blame it. Their filth, Pathfinder. Every last one.
Что она нам может сказать?
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
I didn't come here to cause problems.
You just have interesting timing. Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's mine. The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating a sharp?
And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion.
That's true.
Sam's sensors should be able to...
Hello.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's a Asari, which fits her footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation. Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit, then.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk.
Need something? Go bother Crux.
Crux said I was welcome here.
Look, I just got back.
36.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
The charlatan send you to the sulfur...
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a special... See you around.
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
Thought the collective would have a better handle on their people. Even recruits.
We're not soldiers. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
There are high levels of sulfur in your clothes.
What?
How'd the sulfur get there if you haven't left in weeks?
I oversee our water filters, make sure they aren't tampered with. I shouldn't have to tell you that Kadara's water is full of sulfur. Is that reason enough, creep?
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I asked about her last job, she was evasive.
Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs. Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter.
those exiles stole tech from the port. We should be careful.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. This technology is not registered to either of Kadara's factions, Pathfinder.
You know what surprises me? How not angry I am. Sometimes it feels like I should be angrier.
How would that help? Anger only gets you so far before you buck up and fix what needs fixing.
That's you. That's why you got off the Nexus. It's harder to fix something you can't change.
Nice work. Careful. Whoever rounded up that junk will get territorial if we get close. Here they come!
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder. The mining zone has been depleted. Approaching nav point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
Hope it's worth the credits.
Turian set us up. What a surprise.
that's all of them. It's full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
Turian's still got explaining to do.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Damn, that hurts. Look out. Our connections won't do us any favors in a camp like that.
This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
This is Sloane's territory. Not looking good for the Angara.
пока еще никто ничего не хочет сказать.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
I appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I've got experience with remnant tech. I know what I'm doing. Mostly.
How is that possible?
It'll be easier to show you.
That did the job. Good going.
Hostiles ahead! Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Got them all.
Извиняюсь. Взял щеку, прищемил. Неудачно вышло. Упс.
Don't mind our friend here. He's, just tired. Needed a little nap is all. Be good, isn't it?
That That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Scenaris. Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required. Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Идем.
Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate. Pathfinder, Ben Turek claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
They wanted him to suffer.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead...
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
The Angaran footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today. Found it.
That thing's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, meridians.
We're one step closer.
Pathfinder, Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
Welcome to Caribdis Point. Name's Mal. Got some open beds. Food and clean water cost extra.
I'm just looking around.
Look all you like. Just don't make trouble.
How'd you end up on...
Followed Sloan from the Nexus, but couldn't pay her. Protection fee. No fancy.
She fought?
Those are the rules. Can't. First few months were tough. I really thought I was gonna die out here.
You obviously pulled through.
I didn't travel 600 years. I found other exiles. Thus, Caribdis Point was born.
One of your neighbors...
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting. Still, people think twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
You get a lot of business out here?
Our establishment might, but spend a few nights in the Badlands and we're practically clean beds, warm grub, and the only place for miles with properly serious amenities on Kadara.
I better get going.
Да, гостиница.
Say that, I believe you less.
Doesn't make it less true.
Ну чё, поднимешься опять? поехали.
Okay, remnant vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Ох, мне не нравятся эти защитные щиты. Дверь.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Several interface connections converge here. I will highlight the ones you need.
Сохраниться нужно.
Store.
Pathfinder, this may affect your escape from the purification field. Pathfinder, the way across is console activated. Pathfinder, this has two interface functions.
Remnant. We can lay low or take them on.
Got it.
Not happy with us. They must have left a hint behind somewhere. us?
That's it for now.
Got them all. What do we get?
A high concentration of data here, Pathfinder. I recommend scanning.
The remnant builders sure like their toys.
up! Big guy's ahead! Ready to fight?
Turret nearby, Pathfinder.
Nice work. Well, look at this.
Score. We're in.
Glad for the help.
REM tech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
I will add this map to your interface, Pathfinder. Highlighting interface connections, Pathfinder.
Let's get all of these activated. Here they come.
This console will activate the purification field. You may want to sweep the area.
Before this place tries to kill us. Ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! Less terrifying. Let's get out of here. Hope for Kadara yet?
Drac, how come you like...
Those shacks look sturdier than the other holes around here. Good chance to restock supplies. Dead for a while, judging by the smell.
I don't see signs of an attack.
Scanning the bodies could provide a clue. Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper...
Quite the menu. It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Yes. One moment, please. This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Let's hear the...
Today, I caught one of the aliens. I had Karina and her... If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
Final.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Karabdis. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water. Karina and the others were able to drive them off. But I fear the desperate looking.
That's enough.
Someone has tampered with the filter. The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away. Skylar's log mentioned trouble with exiles. Let's check out this Karabdis point.
I have located the source of the SOS, marking the nav point on your map.
Oh.
You okay?
Fine. Just the old plumbing acting up. Even most of my guts are synthetic. I'd get them replaced, but the warranty's probably no good out here.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
I envy your forehead plates.
Well, that's specific.
Headbutts are like shorthand for Krogan. Focused spot like that, you'd make a point pretty damn quick.
This may be an Angaran musical instrument.
Let's show it to Avela.
Check it out. Someone got our SOS.
No shit. It worked. We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
What the hell makes a...
It's how we make a living out here. And we sell it to...
Yeah, but our heat lamp, UV...
I've got a light for your plant.
Seriously? What?
And hey, feel free to take a sample with you.
Be
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic. However, at much higher doses it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it. This could help that sick guy back in the Nexus refuge.
The Angara seem cool.
They could be allies, but I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up hating us. Damn, I hope they're allies.
We're here. Where's Reyes?
Nice should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Farrell will deal with you.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
Settle down. We only came to talk.
We don't talk with outsiders. You'll bleed, just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Like it or not, we're here to stay. You can't kill us all.
I can try.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3...
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Die!
You were right. These logs prove they came here for recruits, then started killing the locals.
And now they're dead. Don't you love a happy ending? The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Maybe the exiles will see the initiative in a new light.
Anything's possible. Admit it, some of that was fun.
We have different definitions.
Don't be a stranger.
You're really easy to tease. You know that, BB?
Not talking to you.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Hostiles ahead!
Pathfinder, we are nearing current disk point. The exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to Malik and search the area for clues. Alright. Keep an eye out for anything that might be connected to the poison Angara. Picked clean.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them.
We should talk to them.
Hey. What are you doing in here?
A better question is, where'd you get the design for these water filters?
Leave it alone. Before you can't.
I won't ask again. Where did you get the filter designs?
There's a history here you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
We couldn't pay Sloane's protection fee. We came to the Angara for help. But instead of being decent, those credits, clothes, weapons.
Not everything. You survived.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to...
So you poisoned them.
And took all their business.
I won't let you get away with this.
Figured you'd say that. Kill them.
Kadara got some justice.
Got an outlaw camp ahead.
Think that's it?
Back again?
That nav point was a setup.
Setup? Was the cache not there?
You sent me into an ambush.
I sent you nowhere. I provided a location. You decided to go there. I'm not responsible for the actions of my other customers.
Other customers?
But in my defense, I didn't think you'd all show up at once.
I want my credits back.
Sorry, sweetheart. I don't do refunds. Besides, you've got your weapons. But I don't like unhappy customers. I'll give you a discount for your trouble.
about Sam being in on everything we say and do.
You do know Sam's listening right now, right?
All right. What now?
Perhaps Reyes has another job for you.
Hi again. Do you have the locations of the victims? It's the only way to make sure justice is served.
Or you could give the data to me for a quick reward. Something real.
Someone has to be held accountable for these murders.
Thank you.
Gotta say, I was hoping for more yar pirates and less shooty pirates.
Move along.
I've got stock you wouldn't believe.
Офигеть. Редкий товар называется. Ну-ка, поверни, сволочь.
You lied to me, Doctor.
What?
Drop the act. Dr. Farron's told me everything.
Irina's not a doctor. She's one of Sloane's dealers.
That you created Oblivion together. That it was always...
And you took her...
She was very
more than I was, apparently. By now, Irina's taken the formula underground. We'll never find it.
Sloane would have killed her if I took the formula. I couldn't risk it.
Sloane doesn't murder her own people. She has some stake. I never should have let you get involved.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barrel samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Here you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
Right. Perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
Something wrong? Have there been more murders?
Nothing so morbid. This is a business rival, Zia Cordier.
You want my help?
We worked so well together on the row-car job, I thought you'd be willing.
What did she steal?
No idea. Client?
You didn't
Arnold's got a price. And the client paid it.
We cut the deal.
When she stopped, Hope you got what you need. I'm impressed. Didn't think she could be reasoned with. And I thought it was all... So, how can I help you?
Your code name, Shane.
It's the Angaran word for... mouth. I'm good with... words.
Okay, that's...
You asked.
Things are looking less than friendly between the Collective and the Outcasts.
Not everyone's happy living under Sloane's thumb. Whatever resources Kadara has goes. The rest of us get scraps. The Collective claims to be different, but it's hard to trust a faceless leader. Have to admit, I'm jealous. That's a better nickname than Shayna.
Did you play a big part in the mutiny?
I had nothing to do with that shit show.
Then why'd you leave?
The way Tan handled things didn't exactly inspire confidence. Decided... So I jumped ship with the rest of them. Ended up here.
Нафиг.
How long have you worked with the Resistance?
Few months. When Sloane saved Kadara Port from the Ked, Ephra wanted eyes and ears on the ground. Figured people would be more loose-lipped around them.
Sloane's tough.
Never underestimate the element. But they know her tactics now. Next.
I better get going.
Ryder.
Ouch.
What I'm saying is, you need a friend. Someone on the inside. You need intel. Exiles.
Thanks.
Ты решил заглянуть на стримы и не писать мне в ЛС, что я думаю об Андромеде наконец-таки? Если честно, то сюжет можно с натяжечкой назвать хорошим. Совершенство, конечно, далеко, как я не знаю, как было в предыдущих Mass Effect, когда интересно было играть, там что дальше, а здесь просто, я не знаю, просто по планеткам гуляешь, аванпост поставил, дальше пошел. То есть вот на этой планете вообще, то есть сюжета вообще никакого. Если на Еусе было интересно, там первый, когда был, было все, с Ангара было интересно. Там на двух планетах, что на Морозной, там тоже неплохо, что с тайнами, там, как она называется, эта планета забыл, где еще на машинке ездить нельзя, где еще, провал такой, забыл, не помню, как планета называется. Короче, вроде ничего, что, вот. Задалбивают очень сильно вот эти... Ты не спрашиваешь, как игра. Вот в чем проблема. Ты меня в ЛС спрашиваешь. А я пока играю, половина объясняет.
Тебе опишу игру одним словом: устаревшая.
В принципе, да. Да какая она устаревшая? Вон первые 3 Mass Effect, вон просто берешь, любой запускаешь и играешь. И ты, блин, пока все 3 части не пройдешь, ты это не уйдешь оттуда.
Okay, that's done. Still need to track down Reyes' cargo, though.
Stay safe.
Guarding the Tempest.
The Nomad got some attention when we disembarked, and it's a lot more portable. Seems smart. Only 3 attempts to steal it so far, and 1 offer to buy it.
Let's make nice with the locals. No rough stuff, even if they do have sticky fingers.
No problem. Biotic shield makes the point just as well.
По механикам это не 2017 все же.
Ну да.
Хотя Куратон
Чё?
по айфону.
Ну, понял. Что-то все разбрелись по карте.
Kadara's pretty lively. Lots of people coming and going. And lots of exiles from the Nexus. More than there should be.
What would you do with criminals on the Nexus?
Not sure. Community service? For some cases, anyway. Has to be better than throwing people away. There's not many of us.
Все? Диалоги закончились.
Хочу, как время будет, новую игру плюс попробовать.
Но здесь неинтересно. Я лично буду по 2-му разу проходить, то есть за другого персонажа, то есть другие вообще, ну, все другое. 2-му разу за одного и того же играть, блин, я не знаю. Такое себе. Может быть, через прохождение еще бы можно было.
Remy made it back safe. I've promised to take care of her protection fees for the next few months.
Next time, double check before you...
I will. Thanks for fun.
The Tempest?
Ну, вроде должно быть, да. Там 1.05, что ли?
Colt Dalton, Kadara Docs. Sloan said to make sure no one...
Awfully...
Uncharacteristically so. You must be important.
How safe is it?
Safety's a commodity on Kadara. The port's gun-free. Still better than living outside the mountain. It's no man's land out there.
Does Kadara get a lot of traffic?
Since we moved in, Kadara's one of the few planets in Helios. Got Angara and exiles from all over Helios moving their cargo through this port.
Thanks for your...
Dun, 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 dun.
Rushed as you want, my man.
Дом понравился.
Прикольно, но, блин, я в него мало играл. Всего 3 часа поиграл и все. 2 уровня прошел. Это да.
Our job is to get people home. That includes...
Glad to hear it. They were exalted.
Что еще? Где, куда бежать можно здесь? Так, что я про сюжет вроде бы сказал. Ну, он такой, ну, я не знаю. Играть можно, но можно было и лучше, если честно. Ну, если прям так оценивать. Так, по сути, и так неплохо. Ну, это да.
Покажи мне скиллы свои.
Сейчас. Скиллы. Первый — это вот маскировка, перегрузка, копье по стелсу. То есть на невидимости основано. То есть кидаешь перегрузку там против щитов и потом копьем добиваешь. Вот, то есть со снайперкой ходишь, всех выносишь. Здесь это ближе в инженера. Ну, короче, подумал, что лучше стража поставить, то что воспламенение, перегрузка, копье, то есть можно и огнем, то есть огненное комбо сделать, и против щитов, то есть перегрузку. Дальше инженер, это с которым я сейчас как раз бегаю, воспламенение VI реликтов и перегрузка, то есть в принципе то же самое, только фигачишь с роботом. В принципе, он не такой плохой, как я посмотрел. То есть я не ставил этого, ну, пушку. Вот. Ну и я для биотики просто так решил. Вот. Если это вот смотреть вот так, то техника у меня вот так прокачана. То есть перегрузка, воспламенение без пятой, потому что пятая нахрен не нужна. То есть 2 цели поражает и срабатывание комбо подрыва 6 очков. За это тратить нафиг. Это все я... А что за черная дыра? Это сингулярность ты имеешь в виду? Где она? Вот это что ли? Не знаю, я думаю, еще немного прокачаю, и у меня будет штурмовик, то есть натиском, то есть приближаешься. Я, в принципе, мне понравился вот этот скилл истребления. То есть он, во-первых, плюс у себя при смерти врага. Вот. Но самое интересное, то есть он подготавливает к комбо. То есть ты, во-первых, натиском, ну, грубо говоря, телепортируешься к любому чуваку. Ну, истребление, оно работает просто так всегда. Вот, и потом можешь хоть копьем добить, там, я не знаю, хоть перегрузкой, где она там, вон, перегрузкой добить, там, воспламенением, да, чем угодно, короче, добить. Вот. Боевой я вкачал снайперку. Вот, кстати, штурмовую винтовку надо было вкачать еще. Вес, скорость перезарядки. Хрень вообще какая-то. Так, это сколько? 6 плюс 4, 10. Можно вот это все вкачать. Вес, перезарядка. Я потому что со снайперкой что-то меньше стал бегать. Не знаю почему. Я просто с винтовкой и снайперкой бегаю, то есть мне пистолет, дробовик нафиг не нужен. Вкачать, что ли? В принципе, я постоянно с этим бегаю. Так, боезапас. Не, вес лучше. Объем магазина, скорость перезарядки. Скорость перезарядки лучше. Наверное. Потом биотику вкачаю. Если вообще опыта хватит. Ну это да, согласен.
Которые на средней дистанции все живое выносят.
По 18 я оставлю на последних 3. Пускай подрывает. Пофигу. Примерно так.
Thank God. Didn't think anyone would stop. I need you to deliver a message. Please.
First,
I've always been a bad drunk.
what kind of message?
Nothing illegal, just... She's probably worried sick.
All right.
My girlfriend Sela works at Tartarus. Skin like the ocean.
Jim.
Right. Tell Sela I've run into a... Ask her to wait for me. Oh, and...
О, Господи. Какую херню мне просто наматывать, ну такую... Да, открывание дверей тут, конечно, такое себе.
Just watch your step.
I'm not blinking. Let's do what we have to, then scram, huh?
Че, испугался?
Don't worry, I'm laying low. No making enemies. Don't worry.
Ладно, как скажешь.
thing of the past. Enlist in the outcasts. Pathfinder. I'm afraid Sloan...
We can still talk, right?
I'll answer what I can.
Things seem tense between the...
They're a bunch of hypocritical upstarts who hide their dirty tactics behind it.
А чё я еще не ответил? Давай спрошу, а то я уже забыл 10 раз.
Sloan will make quick work with them.
Why hasn't she done so already?
It's not for me to question her methods. Kadara's ours. Nothing's gonna change that.
Tell me about...
Before the uprising, she was head of Nexus Security. She gave up her position to protect us. We'd be dead if not for her.
Do you know her person?
She makes it a point to get to know all of her people, which is a lot more than the charlatan can say.
What does it mean to be part of the outcasts?
For most people, it's a sense of security. Something desperately needed in Helios.
You didn't feel secure on the Nexus?
You weren't there during the uprising. It was chaos. And the idiots running things only made it worse. Thanks to Sloan, we have direction. A family.
So you're happy under Sloan?
Yeah, guess I am. Can't say this is what I expected. But I came to Andromeda to be part of something bigger than myself. I have that with the outcasts.
Can anyone?
Anyone can show interest, but
I'm guessing there's a...
All recruits undergo a series of trials that tests their endurance, loyalty.
That's all.
See you.
Доказать верность, это, конечно, интересно. Я думаю, у него ничего нет. Никаких новостей.
You know, Kadara ain't half bad. Nexus could learn a thing or two.
Why do you drink here instead of Tartarus?
This place has Umi. She gets me. Or at least she keeps pouring.
Who do you think the charlatan could be?
Anyone or no one. A lot of people would rather get behind a story.
I assume you have...
That's putting it lightly. Sloan switched sides. Help the up. I don't like Tan any more than I like her, but loyalty counts.
How does this place stack?
Hard to compare. Colony's ours. It works for Krogan. But these exiles are onto something.
Don't have to...
It's...
Pathfinder, I'm uncomfortable here. I'm trying to be cheerful, but I'm not doing a good job.
Jal, keep your voice down.
Why? I am not ashamed of my feelings. Am I needed for anything, or can I
Scourge bat?
It'd be it.
Jal, I need you to open up your mind about Kadara.
The Milky Way aliens are criminals who fight each other, and the...
What can I get you?
You look like you're waiting for someone.
That's my line.
You want a drink or a room?
Information, actually.
That'll cost you more than a round of drinks.
My friend's good for it.
Put it on my tab.
See?
What do you want to know?
Zia Cordier. She been around recently?
You mean your ex? Yeah, she was here.
Was she by herself, or...?
No, she was with a Solarian. Shifty guy I'd never seen before. Maybe it was the charlatan.
Anything's possible. You overhear their conversation?
They were planning to meet someone at Spirit Sledge.
Thanks, Umi.
Whatever. You didn't hear it from me.
If you check the meeting spot, I'll follow the collective lead. Doubt Zia was meeting the charlatan, but you never know.
I'll call you when I get there.
Thanks, Ryder.
Дверь еще открываться не хочет, зараза.
Got something I think you'll love.
Apparently, half the people I knew who left in the uprising ended up here. Good for them, good for me, and good for the Nexus. You didn't hear me say that.
What illicit activity are you involved in now?
No.
Trading, bartering for goods, favors, services. Doesn't have to be illicit, but it is. We've got problems, and we need help, but no. The brass has to make a point by cutting off the exiles. I've got other calls to make, so I'll let you go. Hey, Ryder.
Welcome back.
Все то же самое.
How's that pistol working out? Hi there.
И у нее то же самое.
You okay?
None of your business, Enard.
Sorry, I didn't...
That's all your...
Living under Sloan.
You do look different.
So...
My sister, Morga, works the pipe, but she's been missing for 3 days.
Is Morga's...
It can be. Kadar... But no one knows Kadara's filtration system like Morga.
Is it...
Extreme. The rest were murdered when the Ket invaded Kadara.
I'll keep...
Thank...
Pathfinder, we could use the grates to scan the pipes at a safe distance.
You've handled your fair share of Ket. Hard to get it.
Yes, and?
When Sloan took over, there have been rumors of Stragnus in the Badlands. The tales are true. The Ket had the port locked, but the place had... You saw the decorations outside. That's Sloan making sure everyone...
What exactly?
Ambushes. People disappearing. Vehicles sabotaged. Picked clean for parts. Could be feral local wildlife, sinkholes, Angara bullshit. But there's enough people saying Ket. Listen, this is how... Anything to hint. But you're independent.
I'll think about...
Excellent.
give me a reason.
I don't have time for this.
Some of my crew saw you head into the Badlands. I hope you weren't real estate hunting.
Compared to some of the other planets in Helios, Kadara is almost habitable.
I know. That's... No. I will try to settle here, and I'll consider it an act of war.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
Такие дела, ванпост не поставишь.
Vitals are negative, Pathfinder.
Dead for 3 days. Fits the timeline. Better tell the sister.
Ну, давайте сохранимся, загрузим.
I found a body trapped beneath the pipes.
I told her not to work alone.
Will you be all right?
I'll survive. Thank...
When the initiative failed us.
Pick up the pace.
Stay safe, Ryder.
Грузись, грузись.
Sela, I've got a message from Jim, your boyfriend.
Got it. Don't tell me he really thinks I'm his girlfriend.
I'm just the messenger.
Right. Go on then.
He said he'll have enough credits to pay Sloane's protection.
You tell Jim thanks, but I'm happy at Taurus. I don't need rescuing, especially from a pub like him.
No, I told Jim I'd deliver. You got more to say? Do it yourself.
Alright.
Ryder, good to see you.
You said I should come to you if I need... I want to establish an outpost on Kadara.
Because of Sloane.
She's made it pretty clear she hates the initiative.
Proof that the initiative hasn't turned its back on them. And Sloane will hang herself.
But thanks for...
Что-то вообще непонятно, что делать.
No wonder it's toxic. This shit's on fire.
Ну, погнали. Непонятно только куда.
It'd be pretty if not for the burning water and the exiles and the smell.
Так. М7. Зеленый охотник. Это понятно. Кровостая, туманность.
Тачка на прокачку.
So, Cora, Asari Commandos. I hear a lot of things.
You hear or you watch low-budget action vids?
Either way, Huntresses hunt. They sabotage. They do assassinations. I don't see anyone. You see anyone?
Let's look around. Maybe Zia left something behind.
Kind of great here.
Gotta be a way to get inside. Sam?
The lock is controlled remotely, perhaps by something nearby.
Это да. Анлок, по сути.
Maybe this will get us inside.
Это да. Я когда ее проходил, ну, кстати, в записи есть, вот, там вообще угорал то, что, ну, блин, ну, вы посмотрите на эту игру, ну, блин, ну в какой игре есть такая штука? Вот где-нибудь, вот скажите, в какой игре вот такое было? Ну, это если кто-нибудь прикопается, что вот, игра плохая, там, как в нее играть, то есть, ну, вообще ничего в ней нет. Да хотя бы этот один момент даже заслуживает внимания. Согласен, вот эти все, я не знаю, миссии постоянные, и прибеги, помоги этим, туда-сюда задалбливают, вот, но, блин. Это Mass Effect, здесь так и должно быть. Там в первых двух Mass Effect'ах, ой, в первых трех, там дофигища подобных миссий было. Мне, например, по кайфу ездить на машинке по всей планете, то есть задания выполнять. Не то, что в первом там на всю планету там 1, 2, 3 задания и все, и то каких-то странных.
I found a data pad with what looks like a nav point.
Must be where Zia's hiding the cargo. Probably left that behind for the buyer.
Why not just tell the buyer directly?
Frequencies, dead drops are considered safer.
Did you?
The Solarian is a fence. No, my guess is Zia met him. Let's follow up on...
Опять черт знает куда тащиться. Сюда ж. Давай-ка посмотрим кетов, потом уже за этим и поедем. Мне вот чисто интересно, ты на каком уровне сложности проходил?
We screw up, none of our jobs will exist.
I'm aware, thanks.
Keep expecting outlaws to jump out at us.
Я на предпоследнем пытался сначала, но потом, не знаю, 3 раза там где-то замучился и просто переставил на один пониже, на обычный.
I'm receiving life form readings near that salvage. Unaffiliated outlaws.
Got them all.
Someone took a hard landing.
Ambushed? Anyone left?
They're vulnerable. Hit them now.
Who's there? Hamash, is that you? Don't talk. We'll get you back to town. Oh, I can't move. Can you tell me what... It was the cat. They didn't know I was still alive. Then they took off into the hills. What's in the hill? There's nothing in the hills. Sloan says Kadara is free of Ket. What did the cat take from you? I don't know. Supplies. Weapon. Oh. Kitus, it's Ryder. Your cat rumors have weight. Just found a caravan they attacked.
Damn it. Really thought we got them.
One of the wounded said they headed for the hills.
I'll search too.
Tactics. I ran into this scarred-up merc who had some really good... You don't know.
It's just... I've studied tactics from 1,000-year campaigns, Liam.
Man, this story killed back home.
Cat tracks. They're leading up into those hills.
Я прослушал, о чем они там говорили. Молясь.
Cat tracks. We're going the right way. More tracks. Can't be far now.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for...
A cave? Could be where Kitus' kid are hiding.
Kitus, I think I found something. Sending the nav.
Плохо, здесь нет этого.
Impatient, are we?
Sloan.
No for an answer.
I'm not about to let someone else fight my battles. Especially an initiative lapdog.
You don't want me here? Take it up with...
Oh, I will.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
You're such a grump when you're worried.
Every second you're gone from the port is an opportunity for the collective. The Pathfinder and...
What was that?
They know we're here. Get...
We've got targets!
Че, реально типа? Правда реально? Что еще здесь можно найти?
Let's get rid of the bodies.
Wouldn't want anyone to know you had Cat hiding under your noses.
Your discretion is appreciated.
И это все? Заканчивается эта гребаная планета.
From one prospector. Really weird reports.
Let me guess. All in Lloyd? Travels solo and reads too many spy comics. Could probably change his breather more often. Just forward it to me. I'll translate for colonial affairs.
Maybe loop in a psychiatrist.
Это было громко, согласен.
Freud would love this guy.
Right. Get him a tincture of lithium while we're at it.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Anyone know some good shanties? I could pull a parrot out my ass.
Liam? No. Just... no.
Shuttle. Someone's already inside.
It's empty. What if this was all just some elaborate trick?
You mean there were...
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Zia.
You could never resist the big payout.
What can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
Skip the small talk. Why'd you lure Reyes here?
He's been taking all the good jobs in Kadar. It's gotten more than much.
So what? The local smuggling... shit.
Move in.
Че пропускает? Мне вот интересно, не могу понять. Может, с другой стороны какой-нибудь?
I knew I wasn't popular, but kind of flattering, actually. You'd be smart to keep discreet. All that effort and no. There are a few left. Think of it as you and yours. Zia, was it? Go on.
Фиг поймешь. Включаем, что на крыше что-то есть. Надо проверить. Я же говорил, на крыше. Так, заданий больше не осталось. Замечательно. Устал я от этой планеты уже, когда уже не нужно по пустошам этим лазить. Пару заданий я еще выдержу там в этой беготне, но, блин, по пустошам мне уже надоело кататься тут. Что-то я здесь не туда телепортнулся.
So you can talk the talk. Now walk it. Just watching the ships come in.
Did you find Sela? Was she worried?
I delivered your message, but Sela...
Oh.
Focus on...
Yeah.
Тан-тан-тан-тан. Точная стабильность. Пускай будет так. Так, это понятно. А мне вернуться на бурю, но нифига себе. Типа я здесь все закончу?
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
We won't make any rash decisions. Drax just brought a problem to the team. Let's dial down the emotions so we can be clear-headed.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Ramov? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Crap. No one fights harder than people with nothing to lose.
But now that we have the transponder, we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Callow the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned. As you were.
Это вот сейчас зачем был? Ай. Моя их не понимай. Таким дураком просто показывает себя. Стоп. Блин. Это я не видел. Вместимость предметов.